With a silent stare, raging through the open air, he's without a care. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. Moving to the beat. Can you feel the heat when the tigers kiss the street?
Hello everybody, hello everyone. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Super happy to be here, super thankful to God for another day of life, and overall very grateful to him for another day that we can come together. Hold on a second here. I think the music is actually very loud on my end. I'll bump it up for you guys again. Hello Goblin, hello Indigo, hello Squirrel, hello Cryptic, hello KJ, hello a Jittery Squirrel. KJ, thank you so much for 28 months, my friend. Thank you so much. Hello Prelude, and anybody else out there lurking. Hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a phenomenal July 4th if you celebrated it. Regardless, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Back to the grind tomorrow for me. I'm a little sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little sad. I am definitely a little sad that that I have to go back to work tomorrow. Dude, if I could only summon to get another just one more day. Just one more day off, you know? I'm gonna be quite honest, it didn't feel like I had a 4-day weekend, right? Because I had Friday off and I took Thursday off, but it did not feel like a 4-day weekend. Call in sick, no, because I have to use my PTO if I call in sick. I don't have like sick time. They use our PTO for both, so I kind of have to be strategic. I really wish I had like one more day, but that's okay. Yeah, it sucks. Hi, Ides. What's up, girl? Nice to see you. I was actually thinking about you a couple of days ago, so I was like, I hope she's okay. Just one more, Lord, for real. Most, thank you so much for 32 months. And thank you. Yes, I picked up my hair because these past couple of days over here in the Big Apple have been very hot. Very hot. So I picked it up, I took off the sleeves and everything, you know, it's very hot. Just really looking with Aki. Nah, it's fair. Do you guys like my background? This was like one of those free backgrounds that an artist generously gave to the community for free. And I was like, yes, please. Crony summer dress incoming. I'll be quite honest, I have dresses, right? But I wear them only if I know I'm not going to be moving around a lot. Hi, Heisenberg. You know what his ultimate male fantasy is? Being an operator of a giant artillery spider mech? Yes? Hello, Heisenberg. Heisen. Already 2 days of vacation are over and I'm not coping with that well. Who are you telling? Who are you telling? All right. I had a nice long 4-day weekend. And it doesn't feel, hi Froxes, it does not feel like it was a 4-day weekend. It does not feel like a 4-day weekend, okay? It went by too fast for my tastes. And that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel, Maximum. Thank you so much for the 15 minutes. That's exactly how I feel inside. That's exactly how I feel inside. Hi, Froxes. And thank you. That's exactly it. I'm like, this doesn't feel like I had 4 days off. It feels like I had like 2. It feels like a normal weekend. We are playing some Liza P today, so don't worry. I'm just chatting with you guys before we get started and allowing people to come in. Yep. Hi, Jones. What's up, dude? You know, I don't really drink that much, but I will take a sip of my apple juice and be like, yup, them's the works, them's the breaks, back to the grind tomorrow. How'd you know I was lurking, hi, Aki? I didn't even know he was here. I don't check the people who watch. Aki got called out, yeah. I didn't. That's the trick. Your chatters know you too well, Aki. They're like, she's like, I'm psychic. I can see all. My goodness. I've been playing a little bit of Overwatch over the weekend too. Waddle. So he says. So he says. Been playing a little bit of Overwatch over the weekend too to get to because there's nothing much going on in like rivals and everything. So I'm like, I need to add another hero shooter to my rotation to get the fix. Hi Divine Fox, what's up, dude? Overwatch, ew, it's not that bad. People like do you know why rivals was a good thing? Because it made Overwatch, it made the whole entire scene more competitive in the sense of business. Okay, freaking Blizzard finally had a competitor. All right, do you know what happens when only one company rules a sector? There's no competition, there's no need to actually make things better, right? Wow, wait, imagine that. Imagine that. I actually was playing it for a bit. I was trying to learn on run, and I don't think she's hit scan. Her shots feel a lot like freaking Mantis. I think it's projectile. Do you know what happens when only one company rules the sector? Points to Sony. Exactly. Has gotten better, but my shooter skills are non-existent at this point. I enjoy it. I can't say that I'm like the best at it, right? But I enjoy. Hi Poke, what's up, dude? I very much enjoy playing the two. Most of my time has been sunk into rivals, but I think it's a good thing to have options. I don't get why people hate it over the other. We went to the salon. Yeah, I picked up my hair, brother. I picked up my hair. It's just been so hot over here. Like, legit, it's just been too hot. Too hot for life right now. So I just pick it up. I had to take off the sleeves too. Have a good one, Indigo. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Hope to see you soon, dude. Take care. I have a boycott on Blizzard. That's fair. Meanwhile, I'm just warframing and getting excited for TennoCon, the annual 2-day celebration of the game and everything digitally experienced. There was one time I got nothing but freaking like Warframe for whatever reason on like my own, like my private Instagram feed. And I'm like, I don't even play this game. Thanks, Joes. I don't even play this game. Do you see the Ben Stark clip where Space Mom had to drag him off the stage? No worries, Indigo. No worries, my friend. There's always next time. Don't worry. We're playing this currently Thursdays and Sundays for now. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, I knew what Warframe was because people had talked to me about it and I've seen it, but I'm just kind of like, why is this on my feed? Ben Stark in my ears. He has a phenomenal voice. The crazy thing is that, you know, when a VA like tends to get really popular, they get a lot of jobs, which is a good thing, right? But then they're everywhere. They are just everywhere. They you cannot escape them. You cannot. That's Alex. I'm very happy. He is a very good-looking man, by the way. He is respectfully. Hi, Wandery. What's up, dude? He is a very good-looking man. Respectfully, he may be in a committed relationship. He's a very good-looking man. Chris Sabat is inescapable, or Sabat. You can run, but you can't hide. It's practically a yes, and he's generally he is a very good VA. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He does a great job. One day I hope to be infamous as mainstream VAs. And they got Reen Zagger, the man who voiced Emmett Selk, as well for one of the great protagonists of one of the major patches this year. I just like my two favorite things: Final Fantasy 14 and Warframe, and Warframe combined. Oh, it's a good day to be a nerd. By the way, Aki, why are Overwatch skins so insanely expensive? I was seeing a fun fact on Insta how Mark Meer, Commander Shepard, inspired Ben Starr. It's always a good day to be a nerd, exactly. If you watch one video on Warframe, it'll flood. Yes, I think that's what happened, Goblin. It's the thing I've noticed that happens usually. It takes it's just like it's only one, and then all of a sudden it just floods my feed. Looks real Wii Resort like today. Yeah, this is we have like a portal dimension, Poke. So like when we get stressed out, we just go here. And since it's been hot, we kind of like, all right, well, might as well once the bodega closes, go to this area. I have to find and share it. Oh man, I spent way more on skins when I played Overwatch 1 when I started with that. It's like insanely expensive. I used to legit make sure I did my 9 arcades every week to get all the skins I could. The bodega closed. The bodega does close. You know, when the bodega closes, when we're done with our business hours. Okay, goodness gracious, an 8-hour stream of nice to see you, Ice Climber. Yes. We are playing some Lies of P. I'm just chatting with you guys for a bit before starting off. Oh, YouTube is the same way. I look up one song and suddenly every other recommends. Yes. I must get my hoagie. No, we don't. What is a hoagie? What is a hoagie, my friend? That's definitely a different state. Speaking of hot, my face is sunburned from the fourth. What were you doing? Standing in a hero? Call it a hero, brother. We don't call it a hoagie. Thank you, Poke. Call it a hero. Clearly not from this. Clearly not from this neck of the woods. I posted in Discord. A grinder, a hero. Spider-Man is sold here. A hoagie? Nobody says hoagie when you go to bodega. Nobody goes, let me get a hoagie. People are going to look at you sideways. Mind you, I had a friend who used to do videos on it, and the community would go rabid if he played any other game. So if you ever decide to play it, be wary of that. That's the problem, Goblin, when you stick to playing one game, unfortunately. Which is why, like, I'm grateful that I play a lot of JRPGs, but they're all different. Because if you're like say for example, if you're a content creator for like one specific game, where there'd be like Warframe, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, Final Fantasy 14, people stop watching you because you're not playing that one game, and that's just the way it is, right? And nobody owes you their view, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. They want you to play that game and that game only, even if there's nothing else going on in the game. Even if you've done everything. Like, for example, let's say, for example, Final Fantasy 14, you could have done everything story-wise, right? And then there's really nothing else that catches your attention, but people still expect you to get on and stream it. Isn't this up from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.? It's actually not bad, but dang it, I did go on an adventure when I was not planning on it. Worth it for my mom, though. She had a great day. That's awesome, dude. Hi, Snake. What's up, dude? Want you to 100% the game. Yeah, and it's not kind of like... And then they get, yeah, no worries, Poke. And then they get mad at you for trying to play something else. Even if you express that there's not anything to do and you're bored of the game. Yeah, that's the downside of being a content creator for like a specific game. Especially like that. You want a tank for him? I don't have it on this one. When we switch scenes, I'll give it to him, Moose. I don't have it set up on this scene. I know, how dare you branch out? It's happened to me before as well. When I used to only stream JRPGs, strictly JRPGs, people would get upset. People would get upset if I switched to anything else. People would get upset if I switched to anything else. And let's say it was a game that they really, really liked and they really wanted you to play it, but you didn't want to play it anymore because nobody was interested in it. They would get upset. And that's why you should branch out, okay? No, this shit with multiplayer game streamers get stuck with one game. Yeah. Like, for example, people who I've noticed this, hello Griffith, by the way. I've noticed this with like a lot of people who used to stream like Overwatch creators. They said that people got mad at them when Rivals released, right? And they started to hop on and play Marvel Rivals, and they lost a good chunk of their audience because part of their audience refused to watch their favorite streamer play anything else but Overwatch. How dare you have variety? I know, right? Like me, I only watch Trickle Dance when she plays Rival Plays. I don't like her, but yeah. You only play JRPGs? Ew, no problem. I know, like, how dare I have variety? How dare I play anything else, right? And it's kind of like, it's hard because, like, you want to have an audience, right? But at the same time, you want to have an audience that wants to watch you because you are there and you're just enjoying yourself and not because of the game on screen. Now, it is impossible to avoid that, right? Hi, Ryzen. Good evening. It is impossible to avoid that. There are going to be people who only watch you for one game and one game only, and that's you can't do much. But that makes a ton of sense for some Overwatch fans. Yeah, they're like, how dare you? How dare you play anything else? And then after everything is said and done, and everything was chill, right? The people who stayed, and they started to enjoy both. I get some of it because the creator creates a specific mood for that game that they enjoy, but dang, do creators have a right to also have fun? Yes. Like, I love watching J3, right? He is one of my favorite, like, Marvel Rivals creators, right? He is one of my favorite to watch. And just because I love his positivity, right? And he, at one point, when there was really nothing much going on in Rivals, right? He hit all of the goals he wanted to in the game. He got really high. In rank, he was like, okay, he started to do variety. Did his numbers tank a bit? Yes, but he had a lot of people who were just very excited to watch him play something else. And you could tell, like, he was nervous to do so, right? He started to play like Resident Evil. He did a whole bunch of different games that he normally wouldn't do, but people were there and they watched him and they enjoyed it. He was like thankful for that because it sucks. It gets hard being hard stuck on like one genre. You can only do this one thing, streamer. I'm just here for blurbs and Maho Shoujo transformation. No. just the magic of it all. Ooh. Arcane City is hello. I don't know, maybe hooked by a game, but if the vibe, I hate that word, but yeah, I understand. Is right, then I'll hang out around for the streaming community no matter what. Yeah. I am very grateful, Cryptic, because when I first started streaming, a lot of people were only here because I played JRPGs and only JRPGs, and they would get upset if I played anything else. And I'm kind of like, but I too enjoy other things besides JRPGs, right? Like what I'm doing now. Now I have a lot more people who don't care what I play. I could be playing freaking tic-tac-toe and they'd still make fun of me because I lost to a bot. I could be freaking playing tic-tac-toe. People would make a good fun of me because I lost to a bot. No, it's just a joke. It was just a joke. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very different when I first. I'm just here for my stocks and Yaponomics. Yes. Now, people don't care what I play. A good chunk of you guys do not care what I play. But you guys don't. There are people who still do, who still only show up for certain games, and that's okay. Again, people don't owe me their views. They are here they can come and go as they please. But a good chunk of the community don't really care what I play. They're like, it's time to watch a streamer rage. War games. Now, you can only have a bot play the perfect move every time. It's true. It's true. Like, have you ever seen people play chess for the first time and they're up against the bot, right? Like, they're not even playing against a real person. Tic-tac-toe and vigor. The core. The only winning move is not to play. It's brutal. Yeah, the bot will destroy you. Hi, Grill. What's up, dude? What weapon? It's the one that comes like I think it was like a collaboration between, I want to say probably man, what's this game called? It's not Unimusha. It's not Unimusha. Oh my gosh. It's my lordy. It's not Sengoku Basara, but it's in the it came out like a year ago and I can't remember. Gosh dang it. It's from like a collaboration with another game, but it's slipping my mind. But it's a Mosuo game. You're here for what it says. I sit in streams for the suffering, not the gameplay. Nothing much here yapping before we. This is what I endure.
We pray at night, we stalk at night. Where the rats? I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
I can't stand you, Snake. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors. Thank you, Poke. Thank you. I think it was a collaboration with Dynasty Warriors, and I guess Lies of P had a collab with them, and they gave a weapon and stuff. So that's the one I have. All right, peeps, let's get some, now that we've done some yapping, let us actually get started on some wonderful Lies of Potato gameplay. We did beat that last boss on the bridge, that's for sure. Dude, I was so thrown off. I was like, I stopped the music. Why is there music still playing? I was like, why is there a music playing? Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Hold on a second. It seems like I lost connection to YouTube. Give me a minute. What do you mean? Is YouTube all right? It says the stream is healthy, but it looks like I've lost connection to the chat over there. Hold on. Papaya. They put Hatsune Miku in Persona 5 mobile. Why am I not surprised? See, and this is what I'm always afraid of if I ever want to start streaming, unless I do audio stuff like getting stuck in a niche and people being upset. Why? Why is this not at home? Stop this. Hold on. I just need to make sure that this is showing up on the chat. It is. Okay, great. We're good. Alright, cool. Let's get started on over here. And I got to do this. Hold on. Let's see. The tank. Ratito, and I gotta take off of this, the flower crown, because that's from last time. How about they put Hatsune Miku and my husband could cook for her? Hi, Bob. Oh, my controller is about to die. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. I completely understand. I tell people to still give streaming a shot. It is, you know, like, some people do it as a hobby. Some people do it as a side hustle, right? It does, if you want to make something out of it, it does take time. And I know, like, it's unfortunate because there's no, like, one hat fits all kind of deal where, like you get started and you can start in a niche and people would only watch you for that, but that it's like if you want to branch out, you'd end up losing like your audience because of it, and it sucks, right? Because a lot of people will tell you, oh, you should start with a niche, and other people are like, no, you should do variety. There's no like one size fits all. I started dealing with the niche problem on the YouTube front. Got a majority of my audience from one game, and if I don't post regularly enough of it, I lose followers. But I'm like, I'm not good at the game. Why do people like me playing it? Yeah, it's just people want to watch more of it. Not that I think I would have the presence for streaming anyways, but it's in the back of my head as of late that or VA or narrating short stories. Do something for an additional source of income. Yeah. Thank you, KJ, for the YouTube chat over there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Starting breathing is like starting streaming is like talking to a brick wall. Yeah, you joke, but yes, it's true. Friendly, thank you so much for the hydrate. You do what you want, guys. Yeah, I'm trying, but yeah, time for now. Just hitting a live when I feel like gaming approach. Yeah, I think the only thing I would say about that is like if you only stream, right, and this probably is gonna sound a little bit harsh, but if you only stream when you feel like it, right? You can't complain that you don't have an audience, right? Or that people don't show up to watch you if you're not consistent. Unfortunately, it's just what it is. And it can be a lot of fun, and some people don't care, right? Some people just want to do it for the love of the game. But if you see people complaining and then they don't have a consistent streaming schedule, they really don't have a right to complain, considering that they haven't been consistent. They haven't been consistent. Pick one constant a day a week at least. Yeah. It's just what it is, and it sounds harsh, right? Now you can say, hey, you can be like, hey, Chronicle, I've been consistent, right? I've been consistent. I've shown up every time during these days, but I'm still not getting traction. Have you watched your VODs, right? Like, do you watch your VODs? Do you have fun watching your own streams? I watch my own streams, and I enjoy them as a viewer. If you don't enjoy what you do, right? If you're not enjoying, people will notice that. People immediately see that. Your chat will know if you don't like a game, even if you don't say it. But has been stuck WOD watching for a year. It's just what it is. Well, yeah, and that takes personal discipline, and I know I can waver with that. Yeah, and that's fine. It's okay to realize that something may not be for you, right? That's fine. That's okay. It's when people want the benefits without working hard for it. It's like when people want to grow, but they don't want to put in the effort because they want to take the easiest way out. If I don't like a game, I don't play it for long. Yeah, like Friday is a good day for me, and if I miss that, Saturday is also a good day. You guys got to pick which days a week, actually. It's true. It's true. Hi, Killer Shadow. What's up, dude? Maybe I should go into the business of selling feet pics instead. Those always sell well. Yo, eyes. No. Don't ever sell yourself. Don't ever sell any parts of your body, girl. Don't do it. You know I already get to tell you no. But boys, I am too pretty for manual peasant labor. Yes. You already know, girl. I'm gonna tell you no. Okay, you either. Just because you're a dude, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get a slide. No. Bad chat. Only 30 minutes of yapping. I mean, those would sell. Aki, what the heck are you doing, brother? What the heck are you doing, Aki? You're not supposed to be like, hello. It's AI. I don't give a flip if it's AI. No. I tried just playing BlazBlue since it's been revived. Ooh. Aki gets it. She don't give a flip, chat. Don't do it. AI doesn't have feet, though. Let's pull out the chunka on chat. Brother, there have been people who are catfishing as have created Instagrams and have made autistic baddies. Do you know what that is? People who have you know how like there are certain people who have a certain autism and they have that facial structure. They made them into autistic baddies. Okay? With the I don't know what it's called. Yeah. It's like do you know like when people have autism, but there's like it's a certain kind of autism where it also shows up physically on the face, right? So they will use that face, right? A Down syndrome. Oh my gosh, not autistic. I apologize. Thank you so much, Poke, for correcting me. Yes, Down syndrome. Thank you, Poke. It's Down syndrome. Yeah. They will use that Down syndrome face, right? And they will use that face and then superimpose that face on a very well-figured woman with that face. Okay? Thank you, Poke, yeah. Down syndrome baddies, yeah. There's also a filter. There's also a filter. Maxima, thank you so much for the 30 bits, my friend. Because it's ridiculous, but people were like legitimately setting up like OnlyFans pages and stuff. Yeah, I wish I was lying. La Biblia dijo que vendría cosas peores. Yeah, oh, it's so ridiculous. The world we live in is 100%. The world we live in is bonkers. Okay, the world we live in is bonkers. Oh my gosh. You gonna drink some bleach? I am so sorry, brother. Is this? Oh, okay, so we can't open it from this side. Oh, yep. My Chronicle of the Stars modding experience. I'm sorry, brother. I mean, like, at the very least, I'm tame compared to other places, okay?
That weapon assembly tool you were talking about. If you find any more weapons, let's try using them here.
It just got more honest. We can assemble weapons. Assemble! Okay, so this is what I currently... We can use the police baton. Okay. The police, I remember, the handle is what's, like, broken, right? The police baton handle, right? Assemble! Yes. Maxo, thank you for the 15 bits. It's 94 here. I stayed in the AC today. It's I think we got up to there for a bit. You have to understand, lust is quite insane for a sin. It really is. Lust makes you do crazy stuff. Oh snap, she's playing Lies of P. I know, I'm gaming. Oh, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. I completely forgot. The game distracted me. Go back to 79 on Tuesday. Level up, please. Capacity is what makes this not enough ergo. Is it ego? Ergo. Advance. What does this do? Legion. Oh, like... Okay, I see. Wow, that's a lot of ergo. I want to make the capacity, like, as high as possible. Because it makes the heavy weapon lighter. Hey, brilliant. I'm gonna be in the 90s. We're sitting at 57 for the freedom-loving heathens south of the border. Also 14 Celsius for everyone else. Silence! Silence, Canadian! USA! USA! Silence, Canadian! Hello. That's right. Oh, shoot. Uh-huh. Oh! Moving. I can do that, too. Exactly. Or at least I know. I think I'm free. Ooh, perfect parry. Get perfect parry. That's right. Give me your souls. Ooh, it's a fragment. Thanks, thank you so much for the 15 bits, my friend. Hi, Ericus. What's up, dude? I dance on your corpse. Move out of the way, puppet. We did pick up that side quest, I remember, on Thursday. Freedom reigns. Like a pimp named Slickback. I picked up the hair. Because it's very hot. I'm gonna play this game on New Game Plus. It's such a fun game. Base. It is toasty. It is very toasty. And I took off the sleeves of my jacket. With being on vacation, I'm not spending extra money on food and gas, so I guess what I get to spam? Bits. Uh-huh. 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 Maximum, thank you for the 15 bits, dude. I'm proud to be and I'm... Ah! Oh, crud, I knew something was gonna come up and sneak on me. Pathetic. Puppet. Thank you for the hydrate. I have apple juice again. I have to finish the apple juice. Krona, you playing on gamepad or keyboard and mouse? My controller. I'm my Genshin Impact Special Edition PS5 controller. You mad? Yeah, I usually play these kinds of games on controller. Appy juice for auntie? Yeah. Listen, you appreciate the finer things in life as you get older, okay, CL? Alright? When you're my age, you'll understand. You're my age, you will understand. And you lose your teeth, I will tell you, the dentists have never complained about my teeth, okay? My teeth have always been good. Your age, you ain't that old. Gosh, a girl can't. How do I run again? Nope, that's not it. She's walking when I. Pokey, thank you so much for the 15 biddies. Gotta make sure I gotta look at one of these corners. What's this? Vivid ergo fragment. Oh, what is? Sir, hello. Wow. I can't believe if you ever go to the dentist, I see through your lies. You can't go. I have a true. I gotta make a dentist appointment, but anytime I've ever gone, they've always told. They're like, yeah, your teeth are fine. They don't even have to like clean them too much. They're like, yeah, we just gotta do this, this, and this, and that's it. Lies of C. I'm not lying. I've always had really good teeth. I'm gonna be walking until I'm 90. Is it because you guys are tall, maximum? Because I know you said you're tall. I know usually tall people have like walking issues as they get older. Oh, this is a shortcut. Good. Or how they? I'm on a PlayStation controller. It's oh yeah, it's O. It's circle. You're right, my friend. Thank you. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I think I'm free. Hello. What's this? Thank you. Oh, a Crat News issue from 11/24. Mr. Benigni's ambition to make a Jolly Palace mascot puppet for City Hall ended in failure. His passion to make a trustworthy friend for the citizens and a strong officer who overpowers criminals was in the right place, but turned out to be excessive. The new police officer's puppet's overcharged storage battery exceeded its capacity, causing chain explosions, malfunctions, and serious body damage. The city council recommended disposing of the puppet on the grounds that its appearance intimidates visitors, but Mr. Benigni and the taxpayers protested, halting the council's plan in its tracks. The puppet still lies abandoned behind City Hall to this day while the lawsuit is ongoing. The interesting thing is, even when the puppet is unattended, it performs a number of its mascot roles. It is especially popular with kids, and it even appears to react and respond to the playing of children. However, it has led to more slum children entering City Hall and causing inconvenience to visitors. The City Council is considering exhibiting the puppet only occasionally as a means to restrict entry. Aha! Okay, so that means that there was a disparity between the upper class and the lower class in the city. Gotcha. If we see that like that, I will be mobile till either I die or Jesus comes get me. Amen, brother. That's important. That is important. Is that the puppet? Sir, they're dead. They are dead, sir. I'll take you out. Let's do this. Ooh, I should have dodged that. So true. Oof. There you go. Yep. I always forget that I have that. Excellent. Thank you so much for the 15 bits, my friend. Yes, I'm learning. Hold on. Again, so your corpse. Stupid. Also, I gotta remember to do this every so often. It's a lot of fun, yeah, once you get the idea behind it. And then let me also just... Go ahead and do that for this one. There we go. Grab that broken baby puppet.
No survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
Oh, that's foul. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's foul. Yeah, we gotta give her the baby puppet. Why are you guys mathing in my chat? What is this? What is this need for math? How dare you be mathing in my chat? Do you not know VTubers cannot math? How dare you? Oh, is that a blue light over there? Also, America should know we do everything bigger. Exactly. Hey. Max, thank you so much for the 15 bits. I'm not gonna lie to you. Math is not my subject, okay? Math is definitely not my subject. Who? Who? They probably work in science, don't they, Cryptic? Like, the intellectual labor for remembering a random conversation is just so backwards. You know, I will say this, that I don't understand why America decided to do that. It's just like, it's America and like one other small country that uses the system that we do. Every other country uses the same, the same system. America was just like, nah, we gotta be different. It's just pretty on par. Which is pretty on par. What's a kilometer? Why are there three numbers between 1 and 5 and four numbers between 5 and 10? I don't know, dude. You're asking a VTuber on the internet for math philosophy? Don't know. You don't know. I don't know, my friend. Well, because of ship sinking, we just gave up after that. Where was the lady? Where was she? I think she was this way. Oh, this is where we came from. Also, England came up with it. Yeah, like, we're supposed to, like, we're the ones, the accent that we currently have. Oh, crud, where did you come from? The accent that we have is what England used to sound like, right? Like the British. And then they heard that we were talking like that, and they decided that they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to sound like us, apparently, so they switched their accent to what it is now. Oh, shoot. Where the heck did you all come from? Jeez. And cookies and biscuits. What's this lady? Hi, Putin! September 28th. Daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Ooh, lucky. I got lucky with that one. Now, where was this lady at? I can't. Oh, man. Have a good night, Goblin. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Hope to see you soon, dude. Take care. Basically. Same thing with calling soccer soccer. Yeah, but we also have like football, right? Is it this way? I don't remember where that lady was. Looking for a lady, I know the feeling. For me, it would be look. Oh, it's this way. I remember. Here she is. I'm looking for a man. He's right there. Then, what do they call what we call football? American soccer. I think it's like American, something, American something.
You found her, kind one. sense her from miles away. Oh, my sweet Elena. Please let me hold her. There, my baby. I missed you so much. What do you think? Isn't my baby adorable?
She's a cute baby.
That's right, kind one.
You're supposed to lie at every opportunity, by the way.
You've granted me my only wish. My sweet Elena. We're going to be happy now.
Hi, Red Mage. Yeah, we're going for best ending.
Thank you so much, kind one. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude.
It's called soccer now. Play records. Records you obtain while playing the game can be played using the gramophone at the hotel. You can listen to music on the records to obtain humanity, which is what we need. We need lots of humanity. See what I was thinking about this? Imagine they went on the 250th birthday. Alright, now we need to head back. This way. Actually, you know what? Let's head back to the hotel, because we can actually teleport back here. To listen to the record. You see any cool fireworks? No. Technically, they're illegal in my state, KJ. But people shoot them off on, like, the streets and stuff. Oof, cryptic. Yeah, they're illegal in my state. People still shoot them from the streets. They don't care. I didn't see them, unfortunately. They were, inside the house. Gas station, there we go. Oh, yeah, Cryptic, no problem, dude. The Macy's, I think I teleported to the wrong one, did I? I did. It's not where I wanted to go. Wanted to go into the hotel. I was surprised there wasn't as many fireworks as I expected. Usually people are like shooting these things late into the night. Wait, I can't get into the hotel or I keep teleporting to the wrong one. Gosh dang it. Oh, and you're in neck of the woods? Really? Over here they didn't. Oh, here it is. Hotel Krat, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, like they did it for a bit and that's about it. Now, where is the record player? Where is the record player here? Ah, here it is. So we should be hearing these as much as we can.
Close your eyes.
The question is, how much of this do we hear?
Come to me.
Like, are we supposed to listen to the entire thing, or do we only listen to a little bit of it?
Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out.
We have to listen to all of it maximum? You do, but I don't know if I had to listen to just like a portion of it or I'll have to listen to the entire record. Lies of Spotify. This is easy. Corona, start yapping. I know, right? Here's so yeah, they're illegal in my state. Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, for the people who are in here, I have I was able to get a new background real quick. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. It was free too. Free. Somebody on Twitter was like, oh yeah, for everybody to use for free. So I was like, oh, awesome. I got it. That was a perfect transition. Wasn't it nice? Wasn't it nice? I got the transition off of Etsy. Like, since I'm updating things to reflect the new character after I pray to God, I'm just trying to get things that are cheaper, you know, on the wallet. So that way I can focus on like the emotes and stuff, which are a lot more expensive, but they are more used by you guys than anything else. So, you know, trying to get high quality stuff. And Etsy is, that one was like, that transition, by the way. That transition, by the way, look at this. That transition was like $2 because it was on special. $2. $2, and the artist was like, they didn't that it's not that it wasn't used. It was not created with AI. It was. I picked it up before it left the sale. This is a nice song, by the way. I'm very surprised how in depth they went for this game. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, because I was gonna use one that I had bought like ages ago, but I thought it was in the color blue and it wasn't. You're Shazamming it right now. I haven't heard that in a while. It's good. You know what game I was thinking of picking up? Blasphemous, but I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I think the game is like $2 right now. It usually goes on sale. But I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I should pick it up. I've heard it's a great game. I've heard it's a really good game. But there's a lot of religious iconography. The game is called Blasphemous, right? Like, duh. They're gonna have, you're gonna use religious iconography to, with a title like that. Yeah, I'm considering. I just don't know if I should play it. It's called Feel. You probably can find it on the Lies of P. Oh, we do have to listen to the entire thing. Oh. Hard call on that one. It's like, so the game is on, Max, thank you so much for the 15 bits. It is time to yap when I play this.
I'll use my power to help you.
Let's see. Goes down 2%. Your backlog. I have had Blasphemous for over a year and still haven't played it. Looking to see if this one is. It's. I think Poke said he found it. Oh, I didn't know the game was bad. It's not bad. It's so like the thing is like. You are playing a character called the Penitent One, right? Your job. The main character's job is to take down these things that are blasphemous, right? There is a lot of religious iconography behind it. So it's in theme, right? So he's trying to take down these things because essentially, from what I saw in like the blurb, like the little like description, he is going around essentially like killing the bad stuff. So everything that you see is essentially like an evil, like, and like an evil, like, not a demon, but it's like akin to it, where they are making fun of like religious iconography, but in the sense where I'm like, where they're like, it's twisted, right? They're gonna take what is considered good and twist it to make it to fit their needs and their wants and their ideals. And you play the character, the penitent one. Yeah, that's why I'm like a little iffy on it, because of some of the iconography. Not that I mind it, but I'm like, I don't know if I can. But it's just being spotty. I'm probably just going to switch to phone. Yeah, no problem, dude.
I know my way around a weapon.
Can we upgrade this? You can't upgrade this though. And how much do we need for this? What is it that I'm missing? Dark Moonstone of the Covenant is what we need. Okay.
I know my way around a weapon.
Assemble a weapon. I've been playing some Tales of Berseria. You've been enjoying it? You had the same thought on playing Diablo 1 way back then? Yeah, it's more so, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out if it's a conviction or if I'm worried about what people are going to say. That's where I'm at right now. Alright, let's do this. Back to Krat City Hall. He died on him yesterday due to a power outage. Yeah, I also have to buy a UPS for that. You got this? Yeah, it's more so I'm trying to figure out if because unfortunately, KJ, right, we can say that we're not worried about what people are going to say, but we're human, right? And we're all that's always in the back of your mind. It's always something you got to pray about. We're gonna play Berseria at some point, maybe. I'm not too sure. Right now we have like 2 games in queue. So after Final Fantasy IX, we are playing Majora's Mask, because I did say that I would, and then after Majora's Mask, we are playing Trails in the Sky first chapter. Yeah, Lies of P. I don't know what I'm going to play after Lies of P. I'll decide on that when we get closer. She forgot to mention our cooking collab. Chad has asked me to do a cooking stream, but I just don't want to because I don't want to show my place. I know for some people they don't care, but for me that's very private. Ooh, I gotta run from that. Pies of Lee. Hello, Inky. What's up, dude? Yeah, I gotta be careful. For the most part, the majority of my chatters are pretty chill. But all it takes is one guy. Nice. That was a nice song. Good song. Good song. A Pookie Wookie guy. Dude, the dude has never showed up ever again, okay? The one Pookie Wookie dude. I am looking forward to October, where we'll be having Castlevania month again. Maximo, thank you so much for the 30 bits. Yeah, there was a guy like ages ago, Inky, where he came in, he said this huge paragraph and then just like dipped. Yeah, we're gonna have Castlevania month this October. It's been like 2 years since the last time, KJ. I'm trying to figure out what games we should play. I'm thinking of revisiting Aria of Sorrow, which is the first Castlevania I ever played. And then the new Castlevania game is also going to be releasing around that time, so I have to add it in. Aria of Sorrow. I bet he lurks or is under a different character. There are people who lurk and don't want to be like, you know, they don't want to be acknowledged, and that's okay. Goodness gracious, that's a long list, Ice Climber. Are you trying to do a Canadian sorrow? Oh, it's sure. Aria of sorry. Sorry. Soma the Chad. Soma Cruz, dude. Dude, that's a really cool name. What's your name? Soma Cruz. You boys, and we'll do it for free. A specter. Use a star fragment at the cracks calling. Next to the boss area, just summon a specter. Will help your character in a boss battle. I guess this is what it's trying to. Okay, come to me, my noble Einherjar. So this is a boss. Okay, you guys, this is what happens when you take your Flintstones gummies. Okay. The other opens good too. Speaking of countries, how was your fort? Did you beat up a commie? No, I was chilling. More lies. Yeah, because I think Griffith, because I remember you saying, like, I know I said it too, where I was like, oh yeah, anytime I see your name, all I can think of is Guts from Griffith. Griffith. Those Flintstones vitamins still in our system defending us with those heavy metals. It's true. Griffith! They kept me from getting COVID. I have not. No, I have not. It's one of those animes, KJ, that you see so many clips that it's almost, you almost feel like you've seen it, but no, I have not. Hi. Oh my. You are a very peculiar boy. This is the robot that was decommissioned, by the way. Why? This girl. Let's go. By the way, the Spectre killed it. The dexterity did, not the dexterity, the other dude did everything. See, smash. Shut up. Maximum Poke, thank you. And Tom, very hello, dude. Thank you all for the 15 bits. Did you get the baby? We did, and we handed it to her. It was a puppet. We did lie to her. We did lie to her, Jittery Squirrel. We did tell her that it was a beautiful baby. Hi, Squirrel. We did tell her that it was a beautiful baby. As one does, yeah. She was like, isn't it beautiful? And I was like, yes, of course it is. Of course it's a beautiful baby. Ronnie's evolving right before our eyes. I feel like I didn't do anything. I feel like this specter carried. All babies are beautiful until they grow up. Friends. Faded whistle. Shouldn't blow the whistle for their friends. He may have discarded as a failure, but in those moments he was a children's officer. The children's police officer. That's sad. They did a really good job of like making sure you explored everything, right? Because that even though there's a light here, right? If you were like a sort of player who just kind of decided to, you know, okay, whatever, you probably would have missed this. Even though there are lights here, right? They're letting you know that there's something here for you to look at. My mom says that about me all the time. How'd you know? I'm friend. Splendid, Konoichi. Do you think now I can take the tuning exam?
Do you think I could be the next Hokage?
The dear citizens of Krat, the factory has been occupied by the puppets. Whatever the cause, Venigni Company is responsible for it. I, Lorenzini Venigni, am going alone to stop those devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave to Mr. Geppetto, whom I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Regards, Lorenzini Venigni.
Believe it. Believe it.
I'll be the lies. Good, we just beat the other boss. Do 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 do. Scooby Dooby Doo. Scooby Scooby Scooby. Scooby Doo Scooby Dabby.
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
You need the Krat courtyard. Wait, where did I drop it somewhere? Did I not see it? By Simple Plan. I had a dream I won a massive Smash Bros. Tournament last night. And even in my dreams, I always stay winning. Dude, where is this key? It says we need a key. Did I not pick up the key? Do I not have it on me? Hi, Next. Always winning. Hi, Skindy. What's up, dude? Did I drop the key? It says we need a key. Gotta go fast. Pray return with the crystal tower with GG. When I level up my tank, I cross my fingers that I get anything but Crystal Tower Jones and all that raid series. I'm like, man, I'm level 80. Maybe I'll get the near raids. That's gonna be awesome. And they're like, no, here's World of Chaos. Run to the hotel and talk to Geppetto. I am, yeah, I picked up my hair, dude. I picked up my hair. They're in buns right now. Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. More Crystal Tower. Yeah, I'm like, ugh. That's probably also one of the reasons why I don't do like the daily MSQ one, because I don't want to get Prey return. Pray to the return to Praetorium. Let us pray. Anytime I get it, I'm like, oh my god. It gives a massive amounts of EXP, but it's so annoying. Here, feel, think. I'm tired, boss. When I boost my alt, I unlock the rest of the raid series.
Close your eyes.
Max update for the 50 bits.
Feel alright.
You saved Geppetto.
Spell me
Wonderful.
all through the night.
He is on the second floor.
Turn it
He can hardly wait to see you.
close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I
Sophia is single, right? I believe so.
tell me, baby.
Just for the chance that I don't get like it's at level 80, so I'm on my main IDs. I don't have like alt, it's on my main. And I have everything unlocked, but for whatever reason, anytime I click main MSQ, I always flip and get that prey or anything else, even though we all finished it. Margot and Elden Ring. I've never played Elden Ring, so unfortunately I don't know who the character is.
Make a groove all night.
I'm like, release me, please.
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me. Even when I ask you to do something dangerous.
Hi, Dreamer.
Speaking of which,
Thank you for the 3 stream
there's
streak.
a factory just beyond Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Vanini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory.
What are you doing to P? What are you doing to our boy?
P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need.
Like, oh, kidneys.
The hotel is the last safe place in Krog. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy to me.
Just want you step with me.
Character's latent abilities. Equip quartz on the P organ to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each of the slots in a single group, you can obtain... Oh, I see. Each time the synergy effect of 2 groups are activated, the next step is unlocked. You can get a... Okay, so it's just like increase pulse cells. That's always a good thing to do. How many quartz do I have? One more.
Close your
Fable slots. What's this?
to
Increase staggerable window.
close your
Oh, I see.
close your eyes. Come to me.
No, we don't have any quartz. Okay, so yeah, we don't have quartz. So he's telling us to always be good to him. So that I have a feeling that might come into play later on. Hi, Lyles. What's up, dude? I have a feeling that's gonna come into play sometime later.
You can get from City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you. Vanini gave me that key, and now he's missing. Rescue him if you can.
Just want you step
Hi, Squirrel. Hi, Lyles. Hi, King Kappa.
with me, feel alright.
A game theory. Pardon. I mean, I would play Elden Ring. I saw your comment, Maximum. I would play Elden Ring. It just wasn't on sale. Just was not on sale during this one. Thanks for watching. Hydration check. Thank you, actually. Let me take another sip. Thank you. I appreciate it, Next. You know what I realized these past couple, like 4 days that I've had off? That I'm grateful that I have a job and that I stream. Because I'm the kind of person who needs things to do, unfortunately. Because if not, I feel like very stagnant and I'm like, Maximum, thank you so much for the 30 bits. I appreciate it. And I don't mean it in like a workaholic kind of way, right? Where it's just like... low-key is what? Appreciate she was a Ugandan warlord. No, I just have way too much mental energy. Get some chickens, they'll keep you busy. I don't want chickens. Just make sure to rest properly. Yeah. I just have way too much mental energy, unfortunately. Gotta keep the mind occupied, yeah. Oh, it's this lady. We'll talk to her.
That sounds very dangerous. Geppetto usually isn't so reckless. The pain of his grief may be clouding his judgment. Dear, I shouldn't have said that. You and
Chickens!
Geppetto are always welcome at this hotel. Geppetto's room is on the second floor. You can stop by whenever you like.
What about some fried chickens? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. No. Okay, thank you so much for the 15 bits, dude. I just what I do when I need something to usually ends up in several side quests and an unbearable boss end or video games. Like don't get me wrong, I love playing video games, right? And I love being able to have time to play what I want, but I can't. It's like I need to do something because then I feel like I'm not doing like. I feel like I'm just lazing around, and I'm not talking about like taking a break and enjoy the stuff that you like. I just have way too much mental energy, way too much. Teriyaki chicken sounds fantastic. Yep, workaholic. Listen! You cannot judge me! Oh, goodness gracious, where were we? Why is this here? Why is this here? Is this because we found an item? Do I need to turn in that item here? She's not escaping the allegations. That's not a bad thing at all. Just important to not fall victim to guilty when you... Yeah, that I agree with you, KJ, right? I'm talking about, like, let's say you have the entire day open, you've rested, you've slept in, and you're like, now what do I do? I love being lazy and doing absolutely nothing is the greatest thing you can experience. I think there's a time and place for everything. I don't like being lazy for too long. Sure, brother, you may have some, yes. When my dad would conk out in his chair after dinner, of course I don't usually eat dinner until 10. Yeah, I don't, like, don't get me wrong, rest is important and it's good for you to have lazy days, right? But I'm talking about like day after day after day. I can't do that. I can't do that. And like, you'd be like, okay, you can play the game. Yeah, but there's only so much time that I want to sit down and play a game. I need to do something productive. Entire state is sunny in Philly. I can't binge series like that, Lyle. See, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not built like that. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I play a lot of Marvel Rivals off stream, right? And I try, like, Final Fantasy 14 and stuff. But after a while, I just get bored. And I mean, oh yeah, no. When you're mentally drained, you're mentally drained. You need a break. I'm just not built that way. I'm sorry. I can't sit down and binge a series. Fixate on one thing and then have no urge, feel like a child, fixate again, repeat. Was thinking of picking up painting, but I can't do that in my family's house. Is it because of the smell, Maximum? You can always do watercolor. Could always do watercolor. It sounds silly. Paint by number. Yeah, you could do if you want to do like a thicker paint. Poke's right.
Vanini Works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini.
No good
the
space fair.
Classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krot. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krot is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Honestly, binging is the only way I can watch most shows anymore. Otherwise, it falls by the wayside like everything else, and that's fair. Again, not and like it works for some people. It just doesn't work for me. You know what I did watch though? I finished watching the second season of Sword and Wistoria. I was so excited. I was like, yippee! I enjoyed the first season. I'm glad. I think it's based on a novel. That's a bit after the stream. I enjoyed it. I really did. More anime. Truth be told, holy smokies, you are a big boy down there. Buy the miracle medicine here. The miracle alchemist Clack Shore, also known as Dr. Curel, has succeeded in making a cure for the horrible plague that has spread throughout Krat. Made from unicorn horn, blood of a two-headed snake, and boiled down mandrake. Clark Shore has tested it himself and confirmed that it completely cures the plague. The blue plague is not a divine curse. Don't be afraid anymore. Come see Dr. Curel, Clark Shore. Prices may vary as it is a limited item. I have a theory, right? Pokey, thank you so much for the 15 bits. I have a theory. The reason that the people in the city of Krat are suffering whatever that they're suffering from, right, is a direct result of the alchemists. Because remember, in all the notes that we've been reading, right, one of the people who were like, who was ahead of the the city, was also married. His wife, it was a member of said alchemist, and they were like, we all know who's actually in charge of it. So I have a feeling that because of that correlation, the alchemist did something, and the entire city is paying for it. And as a result, somebody also messed around with the puppets, with like the master key, basically, of all puppets. And that's why everything went to the wall. Plastic model kits soon. They need solvent-based paints that have fumes, though. You know who also does model kits, Griffith? Cloud. He does a whole bunch of them. One of his big hobbies is that. I bought some pizza because the other day when I ordered some chicken from KFC, probably never ordered from KFC. Jimmy chicken, they only cooked for 4 minutes. They wanted to close up shop and got home, so now I'll probably just... Oh, heck no. 4 minutes? It's probably still raw. Alright, so... I just wanted to get back up there. I wanted to go down. To go around. He be like one of your French girls. Now, dear chatters. Oh, shoot, hello. That's right, there's gonna be a lot of puppets around here. They did say that. I gotta keep my wits about. What are you painting? Thought of maybe buying a tablet to draw. A tablet to draw, but I still need to pay off my car. Yeah, you can buy a tablet. Yeah, you could also use your phone if there's enough space. What are we painting? Chat. Ides. Puppet, surely not. Not crazy, right? Crazy. You know, I hate to say it, but a lot of these spaces like this remind me of a couple of places over here. This reminds me of when I was growing up, and there's a lot of rundown neighborhoods like this. Special resistance ampule. Hat is comfy. I need to get out of my way. Come on. Oh, fantastic. It's not just... gonna be a problem. Come on. There you go. In a world where puppets can become crime bosses. In a world. Slappy's angry and grew a lot. He definitely did grow up a lot. We always told him not to feed him that kind of stuff, but guess what? They never listen. Never listen. They call us crazy for even mentioning that kind of stuff. Pappy, Pappy, we told you to take your angry pills, Pappy. Oh, I didn't mean to use this. Gosh dang it. And I fat finger that. Gosh dang it. I fat finger all of these by accident. Grab that. I'll take care of you first. Come on, big boy. There you go. We told you, Pappy. We told you, Pappy. You couldn't beat me. The scroll from Animaniacs. This is the Animaniacs. Da-da-da-dun. Na-na-na-na-da-da-da. Na-na-na-na-na-na-da-da-da-da-da-da. The Animaniacs. This washer is mostly reassembled, but I can't figure out where to pull one friggin' cable. Aki. I had to take a break from bending over. Aki. Did you look at the manual? Did you look at the manual, Aki? How much you want to bet you're gonna say no? Did you look up a YouTube video? No. I'm pretty sure Mama Peach told you this, but you refuse. You refuse to look into that. I did look up a YouTube video, actually. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Could you imagine? Tech support. It's 10. Oh goodness gracious. That is. Annuals are a psyop. You know, I can't say much either because there have been times. You know what? Credit for seeking help through a video. So true. We don't need no stinking manuals. I can't to keep it alive. Let me guess. It's one of those like really good ones, isn't it, Aki? You know what? Speaking of like old machines, there was a Instagram video. There was an Instagram video that I saw, and it's a lady with like an old school like oven, and it had like different compartments, right? And you could tell it was built to last. Like some of the, like those old fridges that you could tell that they were built to last, not like ours. And I'm like, I wonder why they stopped making these. Oh, I know, because people wouldn't have to buy one every 2 to 3 years. They made them too good. Like Nokia phones. Oh? Planned obsolescence, yes. Those old fridges were also full of poisonous gases that would leak, but it made you stronger, you know? It made you like the Hulk. Is that a gun in your hand? Gotta be careful. I don't want to get jumped. How will we make money if they don't keep buying them? This is true. Didn't consider that if they made them good, people would hawk them and they'd get more sales. My grandma's 92. Those gases couldn't have been that poisonous, so that those would be gamma rays. We need some poison, you know, to show our immune system what's up. Oh, crud. I knew I heard something, you sneaky son of a gun. I'll go that way in a bit. I just need to want to deal with some other stuff first here. Gotta check all corners. Why is that phone ringing? Hello? Housekeeping.
Another fine day in the city of Krog, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Oh. Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal from me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
It's a human, no?
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles.
It is an old riddle.
And how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stop clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles some riddling cheap jack.
A key obtained from the King of Riddles' quiz. This key unlocks something. The Sacred Triangle was once some organization's secret mark. Rumor has it that this organization was Krat's true master. Jim Carrey would have never. I think so. He's very sus, but I have a feeling that this might be the actual antagonist who made the puppets go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I come from the middle on a quest to become a real boy. The Riddler. So what happens if I pick up the receiver again? Better than the Rizzler. Pokey, thank you so much for the 15 bits. And thank you for the hydrate, KJ. Just took a sip. Well, he's in static. The phone is disconnected. I think what he's trying, at the very least, what I think I understand is that Arlecchino is trying to figure out if P here is an actual puppet, right? He's trying to see if our dear boy over here is an actual puppet or a human being. Hence why he said what he said. It was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What? Oh no, I was wondering, what the heck are you guys talking about? Alright, so we got a key. That's a good thing. Jim Carrey said he wouldn't act unless he read a script in golden ink. Then he played in the Sonic movie, which told him all I need to know. Did you guys see that stunt where like this one person pretended to be Jim Carrey and used like a mask? And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's Jim Carrey," and people were like, "That's not him." We were saying they cloned him. I mean, did you see the dude who was pretending to be him? It was also clearly AI. Lizard people conspiracy incoming. Here, pop it up there because I'm about to die over here. Clone Jim Carrey can't hurt you. I don't know. They do say that things we fight against are things, you know. Does it now? Foggy day. Last time it was a rainy day. Now it's a foggy day. What do we got? What am I dealing with down there? Number 23, Jim Carrey can't hurt you. Number 5, Burger King foot lettuce. I think he just plays himself, which I'm not complaining about. Oh, there's a place for us right here. That's awesome. Okay, this is actually a safe spot. A chain. Same with Nick Cage. We'll use a stargazer. Yeah. Vitality, vigor. Okay. What's that movie that was with Jim Carrey and people were like, oh, it's really, really good? It's called The Truman Show, right? People were like, it's a really good movie. Be able to upgrade some other stuff now, too. Truman Show is probably the closest I've seen. He does act different in that, mostly anyway. Truman Show is really good. I think it's kind of creepy, the fact that, like, it's just, like, they created this whole entire thing for one guy. One guy. I like celebrities before they went all political, and I can't stand most of them. I mean, I guess. I mean, like, people will have their politics, but now I think I understand what you're saying. Nowadays, it seems like they have to talk about the latest thing. And I do agree with some people, right, that a lot of celebrities are incredibly out of touch with the real world because they live in such a different tax bracket. I forgot what it was, but people, they were like, I forgot what it was. And a whole bunch of celebrities were making like videos about it. And a lot of people were critiquing. They were like, why are you talking about this? Because at the end of the day, like, you telling me to do this doesn't really help anybody because you have millions and millions of dollars. This is also true, Poke. Yes. We do have new equipment. Hold on. Increases damage inflicted on puppets. Yep. Usable items. Let's see. We did get something that was a chain, but I guess something... If you're a broke boy, just say so. Yeah. Get rid of a car to protect the environment. Gets on a private jet. Yeah. MK all. Just work harder, people. Just work harder. People are so lazy. If that's what Kim Kardashian said, I agree. A lot of people are very lazy. A lot of people are very lazy. I will say this, right? She is an incredible businesswoman. I will say that. She is an incredible businesswoman. She's a very good businesswoman. If you're a broke boy, just say so. That was a Pokemon. But Kim Kardashian is an incredible businesswoman. She has a lot of avenues of business. I will say that. Whether you like her or not, she's made her own. Also, she's expecting the person working 2 jobs to keep yourself afloat, and I hear someone say that to you, like, I'd be ticked. I'd be an incredible husband too if my daddy was a rich lawyer. But here's the thing though, Poke, right? Here's the thing. Yes, her parents, her father was a very rich businessman, but how is she standing now? Not she was ever in the trenches, yeah, but now she's standing on her own 2 feet, right? She's making her own money.
This place gives me the creeps.
With seed money, but she has her own money. She's not dependent. Yes, like the method that she got started. Yeah, she had help. Yes, but that doesn't diminish the fact that she still worked hard for what she has today, right? Did she probably get connections? Yeah, but she still had to work her butt off. I'm assuming, right? I can't hate on a person for actually trying to do their best and get away from their parents. Yeah. I think it's very easy to say, like, oh, you don't, like, even if you started off, like, yeah, Or is she popular enough that people buy anyway? She does have her own, I think at one point she had her own makeup line. I don't know how that went. She did have her own perfume line, and she's a very successful line of intimate clothing, and they're very good. It's very good. I'm pretty sure there were a couple of things that they like with perfumes and stuff where they stamped her face on it to make as a contract, like they did with a lot of artists. But she does have her own avenue of business. Some people are privileged, but hard worker regardless. Yeah, exactly. I respect that. Like, Kim Kardashian, Snake. I respect that. Like, I can't sit down and be like, I'm mad at you for having the help that you did, right? She's standing on her own 2 feet. You like it or not, she worked hard for having her stuff. Holly has messed up and has been messed up and abusive forever. It's frustrating because I enjoy good visual storytelling. I don't watch. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I respect the hustle. Whether you don't like her or not. Yeah. As a build up from nothing, and that is also fair. That is also fair. I can't say she didn't hustle, right? Like, yeah, she did have money. Probably had her father helping her a lot of other places, but she's not currently, she has her own stuff. Kind of like how Taylor Swift is like, you wouldn't last a day in the asylum that raised me. Okay, Taylor Swift. Lots of puppets here. On. There you go. Yes. No, Taylor Swift is not from New York City, brother. I think she's from like Alabama. She's from a southern state. She's definitely not from here. I'm being facetious. There was that time though, she created an album about New York City, and people were like, who were from here, were very upset because they're like, girl, you're not from here. You need in order to be humble. I agree with that idea. I think I agree with like Maximum is saying, like, and what Snake said. I can respect the hustle, right? Even if you don't like the person, I can respect it. I can respect it. Whether you come from a privileged place or not, I can respect it. Now, do I agree that some people who have come from very privileged backgrounds and telling you just work harder, you'll be okay, right? Then I'll be like, I get it. You're standing on your own 2 feet now, but I can respect the hustle. But come on. I was born and raised in the streets of New York City. She would say that. She would say that. Yes. Oh. Yeah, T Swift. As I recall, Kim K was very involved in the deal that resulted in her not getting paid from her recordings. Really interesting. Again, not defending Kim Kardashian, but I can respect the hustle. Why are you walking like that towards me? That's. Oh, you're trying to. Oh, I can do that too. Boop. Hi, Rusty. What's up, dude? But yeah, I hope what I said makes sense. Like, I'm not trying to diminish the fact that, yeah, this rich people do sometimes be like, oh, ho. Kardashian drama. No. I was just saying that I can respect, like, somebody who can hustle and work hard, even if they come from a privileged background, right? Like, she's standing on her own 2 feet. You don't have to like her as a person, but I can respect the fact that she does hustle. Hence why she record albums as Taylor's version. Factory manager report. Dear Mr. Benigne, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the ergo supplied by the alchemist. I freaking called it. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemist, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, this quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommended approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Mandatory factor number 1, Nicola. I told you. I freaking told you that the alchemists were doing something, and this is all their fault. Non-suspicion's hatred or blind obedience. You must choose. Yeah, exactly, Squirrel. Exactly. Tishval. Told you the alchemists were doing some stuff. Also, Full Metal Alchemist. Fantastic show. Just print more money, duh. Yeah. What is it? Why is it that they don't print more money? Because then they would lose like value. Explain it to me again. There's a reason, right? Why the government just doesn't print more money. I don't want to get jumped. You're gonna jump me? Okay. I can hear. It is. It's very good. Loss of value or hyperinflation. I just want a free market. Oh, I knew I was hearing something. How do I get back up there, though? Oh, you're alive? Sorry, can't have that. Me too, me too. You must choose, dear chatter. It's either black or it's white. The money has to be backed by something, i.e. precious metals, oil. If you just print more money, you diminish the value. Interesting. So is it going to be forever? Or is it going to go down in flames, you guys? Pathetic. Hidden moonstone. Oh. Fine. Mine now. Like shares, if you split share, there's more to go around, but less. But they're worth. But each is worth less. I see. Look at how smart my chatters are. So smart. So smart. Now, my chat is very smart. Spell. I don't know. I was thinking of a word and I was like, I can't think of anything right now. You were downloading Final Fantasy VII Remake since 4 p.m. and it's just hitting 51%. Gosh, dang, brother. Very intellectually minded rats, yes. I'm smart, not a wizard. I don't know spells. Oh, shut up. Work internet sucks, you know? Fair. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Okay, I don't know. There, I spelled. Oh, brother. Like the rats of Nim. Alright. I figured as much was gonna happen. Hit me with it. Oh. Oh, shoot. Whatever, I'm gonna investigate this first. Oh, man. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. You do not understand. Cuidado. Cuidado. Oh. Okay.
Is he the one waiting for me? Are you waiting for me?
We keep rolling, 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 rolling. Oh, keep rolling, rolling. Sure. What's up? Alright, let's do this, brother. Oh, fudge, sickle 6. I pressed the wrong button. That hurts, you know? Ha! Got cornered. Lie or die. Weave. I can't move. Move in and out. He just wants a hug. I don't want a hug. Not from this guy. But you treat me like it's something and it feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. You're like boxing. Stick and move. Okay.
I grew up on the streets of New York City, haha.
I'm not playing a hero shooter right now, okay? Ew, Mickey. I can't go in the ground anyway. Also, saw you failed the wife rating test. Just remember, Mulan also failed the wife rating test. The wife rating test, or she saved her country. Sure, I'm gonna meet my future husband on the battlefield. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. We don't like your cat around these parts. Yeah. Yeah, there was like a test. It was like going around. They were like, oh, they were like, oh, fudge. Give me a second, because there are a couple of puppets here. Yep. The test did say, like, it was just like a popular test going around. The test did say that it was based on like some 1927s like stuff. So it was like, do you let your husband sleep in on Sundays and something else while you make sure everything else around the house is done? Do you tuck in your children? So nice and up to date. It was very old school. Let me put it that way. It's very, very old school. They're like, they failed a pregnancy test once. They're like, are you always made up? Do you wake up earlier before him? Is dinner always served? They're like, oh, do you entertain guests even, and be a courteous host even when it's like last minute? How much of a barefooted, pregnant, subservient trad wife are you? For legit, for sure. They're like, they were like, oh, are you, do you make sure the kids are taken care of, right? Is the house always spotless? Is dinner ready when he arrives? There was like this test going around on like Twitter, dude. And it was like, are you wife material? And I failed it. It said I was a failure as a wife because I didn't fit the standards of like 1927's like trad wife. Sounds like a servant. Yeah, it's essentially like, oh, the man doesn't really do anything. All he does is bring the stuff to the house, and that's it. Yeah, they're like, oh, you're a failure as a wife. They're like, are you always dressed up? What is this? Oh, oh, there we go. I turned off Jiminy. Probably uses. I was wondering why it was so dark. I forgot to turn it back on. Feel the husband version. Pretty much old trad wife dynamic. I have a book about it. Vacuuming in a dress and heels. Legit. Yeah. I was like, when I was reading half of this, I was like, what is this? While a pie cools on the windowsill, yeah. So, Chronicle, would a girl failure risk becoming a wife failure? What is a girl failure? I think we've had this conversation. I'd fail 100%. Trad wife, I could never. So. I've had this like conversation before. Right, with like other people, specifically women. When I became a Christian, right, I was, and still am, by the way. I was very, very confused, right, in regards to how, like, a lot of women within these spaces, were like, here's what you gotta be to be a good Christian, like, wife, right? And again, this is just a standard that man imposes on themselves, right? This is not like what God has a set of standards, but these are like, these checklists that man has created. Case in point, it was like, a woman of God should always want to do X, Y, and Z and do this and this and that. And the stereotype was like, you must want to be like a trad wife, like a super trad wife, and be at home all the time with the kids and not essentially have your own like your own wants or desires. And I would always have this conversation. I was like, if this is the standard that you guys are asking for, right? Because I've said it before. I was like, I don't want children, but I always celebrate women who do want kids. I'm a very hardworking woman, right? And I don't know if I would be okay with being a wife who only stays at home, right? I would like to be able to do something, even if it's not necessary. But the idea was that they tend to impose sometimes, and what I've seen is that you have to be this super trad wife that makes everything out of scratch. Everything. Proper open a bank account, yeah. Unless you work 80 something a week. And I was always like very discouraged, right? A real trad wife is a businesswoman. But you understand what I'm saying, right, Cryptic? They were like, oh, on like dresses and always baking, and you want to have this really strong need to always be a mother. And I'm like, but I don't have that. I was like, not even sure I could care for marriage at all. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there's also that, right, where like people always expect you to be married. And it's like, well, God has, in the Bible, it shows that there were people who were called to be single and there were people who were called to be married, right? There are standards for that. And it just seems like they want people to fit into this mold that God is like, I didn't impose these rules. I told you that there was a certain role for marriage, right? Certain roles that men and women have to adhere to because they are godly. And I'm like, when the rules that man imposes on top of that, I'm like, I don't necessarily fit this mold. So are you telling me that I'm wrong? I'm like, am I wrong? And it's always like very subservient, soft woman. And I'm not talking about like she will never talk back to you. Is essentially the stereotype. And I'm like, I don't know about you, but I come from a background where the women in my family are expected to be strong. The women in my family are expected to be very, very strong, right? Like trying to force a square peg. Yeah. And I'm like, I will always celebrate my brothers and sisters in Christ who want to be married and who want to have children. I always pray for that. They have these desires and they want it. And I'm like, am I less of a Christian woman because I don't want children? Am I less of a Christian woman because I have a very strong personality and I know that? I'm like, no, I'm not. So why are you guys trying to enforce things onto people that the God doesn't say you have to be very soft spoken in order to be a woman of Christ, right? Like a woman of God. I've had these conversations before, and it's very frustrating because like this is what they like a lot of people put into like people's minds, and I'm like, people come with all different flavors of personalities, and we're all going to be different. I'm a very strong woman. I am a very, very strong woman in terms of personality, not physically. Trust me. And my family have always instilled in us. Thank you, Maximum. My family has always instilled in us, right, especially on the women, you need to have a strong character because life is not easy. And if you're going to marry a man, that man has to step up and be a man of good character, right? Very basic. But when I became a Christian, they were like, you need to be very soft-spoken. No arguing. And I'm like, I can't do that. You're asking me to fit a mold that I know I would be faking if I did that. So it's very interesting when I talk to people about it. You're sharpening iron. Marriage is important, and you have to think about it deeply, or maybe it's not for you. I think it's okay, like if you don't want to get married, right? Maybe God has a different calling on your life. That's fine. Dorcas cough. Gremlin must be free and must wander and gallop, right? Like, this is not to say that I want to get married and grow old with an old man. The molds are made to be controlled. When was the last time any of the main characters in the Bible ever fit a mold? That's a good point. It's a good point to think about. But yes, this is why I say, like, yes, that, like, to your point, Tomry, this is why I say that, yes, God has certain roles that you fulfill in a marriage, right? Man and woman. And then there's rules that, like, that people want to impose on people, right? That God hasn't said, right? When a wife is a partner and equal someone that has her own goals and agency, but you shouldn't discard it. I'm sorry. I think I missed what you were referring to. First of all, Latina. Find any guy who wants her woman to be as silent is weird. Like, do you want her to point out stuff that might be problems for you or both, or like she's your most trusted partner, trust her judgment also? Yeah. It was very strange. It was very, very strange because I was like, I don't want children. I have had this conversation with my parents, and I was like, I don't want kids. I don't think I'd be a good fit for a mother. That challenge me when I'm stupid or stubborn. Yeah. I'm not saying like superseding marriage. Well, some people just get rid of the idea off rip. Oh yeah, like you got to think about it. I think a lot of people sometimes see marriage as like an escape from something, or is that it's all going to be roses, and marriage is work. It's hard work. It's two people coming together to create a life. It's hard work. And therefore broken in many religious texts, because I don't love the way many people do. So I just don't humor the thought of marriage at all. But just because I don't love tradition doesn't mean I don't care. I don't think that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't care, right? I would say that God has ordained a certain way, right? There are different, in this sense, we're talking about like the romantic sense of love, right? Where you are trying to get married to someone. But there is the love of friends, right? There's different forms of love, but there is a preordained, at least the way that God has set it out for us in the Bible, where a man and a woman come together, and there is an ordained way of marriage, right? But yeah, I don't think it doesn't mean that you don't care. I wouldn't say that. So when all there is love given to me, I'll give it back in a way, and to me that makes me feel fulfilled. There are people into that you have to look man or work out to reach that. Nothing in life is easy. You gotta believe. Sometimes our standards are higher than what we should be, or we're really hard on ourselves, right? If you feel like you gotta change something, you must change it. You must change it. Making it the only option for life. Very unwise view of viewing things. Yeah. You have to change it. If you know there's a problem, you have to change it. Because unfortunately, right, again, sounds very harsh, But if you sit there and all you do is complain and you know that there's an issue and you have the capacity to fix it, right? In the sense where like, oh, Chronicle, I can't fix it because I have a disability. Okay, no problem. Then what can we do to work with what you got, right? There's never such an excuse. The only way that you cannot fix something is if you're so incapable of doing anything yourself to the point that you have that many disabilities. And that's very rare, right? That's very rare. And there's typically somebody to help said person. 1 second. Most people who complain, I'm speaking from experience here, most people who complain about things not changing don't change themselves. They don't want to change themselves because it's comfortable. They don't want to change themselves because it's very easy to sit there and wallow and complain that, oh, woe is me, right? And not look in the mirror and be like, what can I change? What can I change? Girl, you think I experienced this. I experienced this. I'm learning the hard way. I experienced this. I'm talking from experience here. So I'm not like pulling this stuff out of nowhere. There's the thing is problem only solutions. Society focuses a lot on eros, romantic love, or largely lost filial brotherly love. And yes, I agree. We have different cultures too. When I grew up, it was more matriarchal. Happy wife, happy life. Husbands are expected to work until they drop and be goofy himbos when required. See, but I don't want, like, for me personally, Griffith, and I know you're just using it as an example, I don't want a husband who's just a goofy himbo, right? Like, I want my husband to be his own person too, right? Like, don't just bend over backwards to make me happy, because if I'm asking for something that it's, let's say, out of budget, or is really not needed and I'm just being annoying, just tell me, be like, no, we can't do this right now. It's just sometimes you don't know where to go, so you freeze, and that's where I am right now. So what can you do? What can you start doing? Is the question. There's always room for action, even if it's small. They get married and have kids, like, all women are not the same. Like, bro, I find, and I agree with you, Rusty, I find fulfillment in helping my family. I do. I really do. Lo, thank you so much for 8 months, my friend. God bless you. Hope you're doing well. I find fulfillment in helping my family. I do. Like, helping them, being there for them when I can, and even helping them financially when I can. When I get married, I'm just trying to get my house settled before I worry about pursuing it. Yeah, and just at the end of the day, it's always God's timing, right? For us, at the very least, for us Christians. But very harsh truth. If you want to change something and you're not so incapacitated, right? So that you don't have such a strong disability that you can't do anything on your own, you can do it. You can do it. It's just very easy to sit there and wallow and complain that, oh, woe is me, and I can't change anything, and I want this, and I have this desire to do this, but I would rather be where I am because it's comfortable for me to do so, because I don't have to face the fact that I have to change and be uncomfortable with said change in order to move forward. Regrets over not acting are always worse than making an incorrect choice, because at least you did something. I agree. As long as it's not dangerous, right? At this time, I see myself going through a tunnel by myself. The tunnel is long, but I'm moving through it. It's better to be moving through something than to staying stagnant and not moving forward. Like, I know that it's been a hot minute, decades, since cracking the good word, but that's something that I've always thought that should be at the core. Like, Jesus didn't stutter, so why are you? It's true. Love is an action. Love is an action. Sometimes you may be angry at your spouse, right? Or the lady or the man that you're trying to pursue, right? You may be mad at them, but you will still go out of your way to make sure that they're comfortable or whatever, because you love them, right? You can say you love a person through you can say with words, but if there's no actions behind said words, do you really like this person? Do you love them? Do you love them, or do you like the idea of them being in your life? Mm-hmm. Is what makes you happy, content, and fulfilled, and like what aligns with God, right? Because at the ultimate day, for us Christians, at the very least, is to glorify Him in all things that we do. Because we can be very self-centered as people. And I generally lecture people that love is action. Feelings respond to that action. The more you advocate for someone, the more you love them. Yeah. Some people don't want to be by themselves. Too many people marry for fear of living alone. That's exactly what I was going to get at, Red Mage. Some people marry and are in relationships, both Christian and non-Christian, because they don't want to be by themselves. Because it's hard to sit there and be by yourself, right? And realize that, oh crud, I have to work on a lot of things. So a lot of people confuse lust with love, right? And a lot of people confuse wanting someone in their life and fearing being alone with love, right? Do you love this person, or do you like the idea of having them in your life? Because that's two different things. Being in a miserable relationship. Well, Maximum, you've been through some stuff. you, my friend, have been through a lot, as you've informed us before. God can come in many forms, many faces, but the love that's at the core of every religion that treat others the way you want to be treated message is universal. I disagree. But that's to be expected, right? I disagree. God does come in a certain form. And he can't come in many faces because that's just would be counterintuitive to what the Christian beliefs are. I get what you're saying, but I would disagree. We are to love our neighbors as ourselves, but that does not mean to condone every action that they make. You may love someone and tell them that what they're doing is wrong. Maximum has definitely been through the gutter. He's mentioned it before. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. And I like lost half of the health. Come on. Come on. Oh my lordy. I gotta pick that up on the side before I lose it. Come on, come on. Oh, oh fudge, sickle 6. However, if someone wishes to dress or act a certain way and they're not killing someone, then I say they're doing pretty good for themselves. I think I would say that because of people saying that, right? There's been a lot of people who have done damage to themselves. Because they say, well, they're not doing anything wrong, right? They're not hurting anybody, but they're hurting themselves. And because we are so worried about what society may say and calling out what is evil, right? And I'm talking about a broad sense here. Because of that, we've allowed people to do damage to themselves physically, mentally, and sometimes it's irreversible because of, well, if they're not hurting anybody, but they're hurting themselves, and we refuse to call it out because in the name of quote-unquote love. Playing advocate, there is elements of truth found in other religions. Confucianism is focus on family-centered societal ethics. In quite a few ways, mirror what is in Christian scripture. I would say that Confucianism, unfortunately, really damages sometimes families, because Confucianism talks about everything for the family, and you cannot question your elders, right? You cannot question the wisdom of your elders in Confucianism. They are, now that they are old, they essentially know everything, right? And I'm not saying that I know everything from Confucianism. Are there elements of things that you can learn from other religions? Yes. Would I say that they would be called elements of truth? No. Because I think, again, the truth is found in the Word of God. I'm Confucian now. That was a good one, though, Jones. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lowe's, if I'm misinterpreting what you're saying. And I'm going backwards again. Nice. Right? Yes? Yes? No? Yes? No, I'm going the right way. Jeez, that boss is hard. We can go this way. You don't have to go down that way. One other thing that really bothers me is how the boomer men baby women and treat them like princesses, and how we shouldn't hold women these same standards. Man, like, what do you mean physically? Okay, we'll give you that one. But morally, intellectually, as a human, no. I think that kind of boomer mindset is what brought up this generation of women who are spoiled, entitled, stupid, and overall just not a good person to be with or start a family with. I think the problem is that there's a lot of social media, right, unfortunately, has done a bit of harm. And the expectations that women should have for men, right? Where I don't think it's, I don't want to blame the boomers because, you know, we all have, you know, like, we all live in this society. Unfortunately, social media has cultivated a certain idea where, like, if a man isn't X, Y, and Z or making six figures a month and provided for you in X and X way, right? Then he's not good enough. Yeah. There's kernels of truth because God's wisdom was built into the world so everyone could see. That's like, okay. Old truth is written in the word. Turn around, bright eyes, turn around. Blaming boomers doesn't really help. Entitlement is the main problem in my opinion. Boomer and treated, but they're not solely responsible. Yeah. And again, you can disagree with me. It's not like I'm going to be like, how dare you not think the way that I think, right? Like, there's people who disagree with me and that's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, I don't, it's the same idea of like millennials blaming, what's the gen after us? You think like a girl, how dare you? Yeah. I think, it's like, I don't want to blame boomers, right? Because it's the same thing of like us blaming the younger generation for being rowdy, but then who raised the younger generation? I think Lowe's was saying there are individual aspects of truth in other religions. Like Muslims believe in one God like Christians, but they don't believe in the Trinity. They have the truth that there is one God, but falsehoods in many, many other areas. Okay, fair enough. You're so right, Cryptic. This is all AI. All right, let's see if I can do this. Weave. Oh, I can't. Can you? Am I stuck here? Okay, thank God. Oh my lordy. I'm hitting the block button. I am hitting the block button. I swear to you, I am hitting the block button. I swear to you, I am. Brother, okay, so here's the thing I have to learn, right? When I'm in oopsie. When I am in an animation, right? If he attacks me, I'm kind of open. Yeah, because I have to perfect parry in order not to take damage. Okay, but you can't deny that the boomers lived through an incredible prosperous time in conventional history, and for them to not want to try to collectively perpetuate it for the next generation is a problem. That's a fair take as well. Roll, girl, roll! I will, I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Max, thank you so much for the 15 bits, dude. Oh, also, I appreciate you guys once again being respectful in the conversations. Thank you, I appreciate it. Pardon me. Looking like a true boomer. Well, why don't you just walk in and give in your Eyes, you're probably gonna love this one, girl. Why don't you just walk in, give a firm handshake, and give him your resume, and tell him that you will work hard, Grandpappy. Grandpappy just doesn't work that way. You gotta apply. Miss Mini combos. I'm sad. Ides, you're just not giving them a firm enough handshake, girl. Your handshake is not firm enough. Oh, wow. Cheap shot. Cheap shot. Did you talk to the owner? You'll make him. You'll make a good impression that way. And I'm gonna lie, I disagree with everyone on everything. Some of you would hate me if you know some stuff I believed in, but grace and mercy is what. Yeah. I mean, like, we don't all have to agree 100%, right, on everything, except if we're like stuff of the Bible. That's a different story. But even then, other stuff, I'm like, okay, it's okay to disagree. You handshake like a girl. Oh shoot, I got you, girl. Automod is finicky. Well, don't worry, you better hurry because I'm this close to going berserk. I got bills to pay. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Did you talk to the owner? Did you really talk to the owner? You'll joke, but if you have submitted a resume in the past few years and struggle with work findings, because 80% of businesses use the same AI age scoring system to rate your resume. Oh my gosh, Zen. There was, I don't know if it's real or not, but there's like a screenshot of a video going around, right? Where it says like, oh, you work in HR, like POV, you work in HR, and your candidate is retracting their application after 5 rounds of interviews. On the essentials and grace and charity on the unessentials, yeah. Just let me get the French CEO, get the French CEO in Ontario. Sacre bleu. Oh my gosh. There was one time when I was looking for work, right? I went through 3 rounds of interviews and actually even met the manager. And they were like, hey, we'll get back to you like in like a week and let you know we will let you know if we're gonna offer you the position. And a week passed, they didn't get back to me. And I reached out to them and they really liked me and everything, right? And they're like, yeah, we went with someone else. And I'm like, why did you waste my time? How dare I not know the CEO personally for a 20K employee company? Yeah. Did you give him a call? Like, did you call them? Did you put your best foot forward? Holy smokes, my lord. Oh my lord. Come on. Oh shoot. Oh. Oh, oh, oh shoot. I got stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Tread the Psycho will come in. Frick, this is a game of patience. Holy smokes. Whee! I am like the water. Free flowing. Woo! Come on, I'm trying to bait him. Oh shoot. For being honest. Scroll. Oh fudge, I pressed the wrong button. Oh fudge. Is he gaining health? Oh shoot. Gosh dang, brother. Oh, that's the damage I've done to him. I see, I understand. And be like, sup, I'm the new guy. Hi, Yunitsu. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Oh. Oh. Loves, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Oh my lordy. Oh my gosh. Bro.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh. What did you ask for? What did you ask for? You asked for a hat. You asked for a hat. I know chat added. Oh, dude, I forgot to put that in. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I can give you another another hat. I completely forgot to add the cone hat. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I was about to die, okay? I'm so sorry, Zen. I forgot to put it in. Do the roses then? Okay, yes. I really apologize. I did see it. I forgot to add it. I did see it. And I forgot to add it. And there was something else that was added too. The cone hat and something else. Stupid. Hello? Hello? Am I stuck down here? Oh no. Okay. Hello? Why so bright? Give me $200. Get back here.
I give tool I tiered. X200.
Don't let chat pressure you. I appreciate the 200 bits. God bless you, sis. But don't let chat pressure you. Oh my gosh. Please give me a saving place, please. I hear dun dun dun. I don't know if I like the dun dun dun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is that a save? Who? Oh, where? No. Don't, donkey. I heard the hey like a puppet. Donkey. Yippee. Wee. Wait. Whoa. Yo, what now? What? Maximum lows. Thank you so much for the 15 bits each. I appreciate it. Don Barry. Thank you for the 15 bits. Inducing experience. I need a health pack. Right, Rusty. Oh, don't do that to me. Dude. Zombies, not scary. Puppets, scary. Why? Because they'll come out of a corner and one-shot you. See, like, I wouldn't be surprised if something came out of here and tried to attack me. It's inside. Oh, maximum. Okay, these so much 15 bits each. Oh my sweet baby Jesus, what are you? I said, do you want to fight me?
Do you wanna catch these hands?
Hold on a second. Oh, corruption. Oh. You can't fight this dude. You can't fight this guy, unfortunately. He's in this dirty water. You're lucky you get to live for another day, you metal puppet. Or I am Pinocchio! Better than all of you. You're lucky you're in that water, you son of a gun. I would have one-shotted you. Above the anti-tower, seeing those dolls and going, oh, nope. Jokes out, not sure I follow. Puggy, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Oh, down here. Squirrel, thank you so much for the 15 bits, dude. Robophobia. Checking corners. You see how this was a setup? Give me that. Who was throwing fire at me? Oh, what the heck is... Hello? Great balls of fire. Oh. Ooh. It's just sick.
Na 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 na.
Can you die by the ball? Oh, you're not dead. Wow, you are very resilient. Ah! I didn't even. Okay, cool. Thanks. That did. What's over at the end of the tunnel? Ooh. Excellent, okay. Thank you for the 15 bits. Oh my gosh. You see, why is it that this game has gotten me more times than when I've played Resident Evil, okay? Just shut up. Okay. Oh my gosh. This rough fix, but now it leaks. No. Ooh. I was so close to greatness. Listen, listen, you did it though. It wasn't running previously. Now it runs, but it leaks. I thank you so much for the 100 bits, girl. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Goblish, goblish. This is a Souls like a game for real gamers, not for grubby casuals like Resi. Oh, brother. Oh my gosh. You son of a gun. Dude, what kind of game is this? Is this really just a puppet game? Like... Because explain to me how the heck this game has gotten me more than once. For everything apropos. The girl foe lives on. Souls. Beaver puppet. With sounds. Not the rage emote. Oh dear. Who are you? Who are you? Oh shoot, I think I know who you guys are. It's she puts
I'll stay alive. Staying alive. If you wanna na 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 na.
Say hi? Is my treasure chest now. You're gonna burn. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone around. I'm way too hot to just don't touch, so remember if you try. Ooh, a fire axe? Hold on. Hold on. Everything burns. What do we got here? Cuper mist, hello. Oh yeah, okay you guys. And yet people still don't get the message yet. She can access the... no. Da 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 da. Fair. Thank you so much for the 15 bits. Oh, no worries. Yeah, yeah. It's if you go to Blurb, they're 15 bits. But on like Steam, I forgot which one it is. They're 100. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See what this does. Still have fireworks? The ghetto. Holy smokies. Are you gonna fight us? Hello?
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere.
Hello? What is this?
Are you carrying the latest edition of Venini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Venini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, bet you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal.
Do I have? Yeah, I have more than enough. Let's actually get this. Ripped Venigni's Krat Landmark Guide 3. There's a warning band attached that bears the herring symbol of Krat. Warning, this book has been banned. If found, please report it to the city. Reading banned books will result in punishment. Are you sure you want to read it? What is this, Fahrenheit 451? Some uneven handwriting is here. You were warned, but you're reading a forbidden book. You're a bad person. Well, you're reading it, so this is what you get. The roses bloom at the Rose Estate. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Reporter Cat. This guide was made with the support of the Red Lobster Inn. So it's a fake.
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy. By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my mind. It's a shame that the original author went missing.
Interesting.
It's unfair you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side. That volume of the series is not easy to acquire.
Silly.
Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Oh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say.
No, these are just masks.
Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Poke Game Maximum, thank you again. And Ferric as well for the 15 bits. What's over here? We got that information from them. Where to next? Where to next? Hi, Jeezy. What's with the gnome hat? Why? Why are you hating on his hat? So fresh and so clean. Clean, you know? Ain't nobody dope as me. Dress so fresh and clean. To answer your question, it came in the game. I guess they had like a free DLC or whatever it is. Oh. Big step up, at least it was for me. Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's my first Souls, like, it's alright. I know things will get hard. It is what it is. I'm assuming the boss, this is the boss. You're hating on the drip, man. Do not like thinking about Christmas in July. Well, now you will. Okay? Man, that brings up a lot of memories, dude.
The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Thank you, Ides. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna have to fight this big. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. You probably like the Ori games or Nine Souls. My chat is trying to get me to play Elden Ring. Yeah. I'm just trying to find a place to properly stop. I guess this would be it before anything. We'll continue to explore some more later. On the other side. I'm trying just. Okay, yeah. More stuff to fight. All right, hold on. Let's go back and save. Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Down here. Yours was Dark Souls 2. Isn't that considered like one of the harder ones? Girlfall goes both ways. Don't know. See, Ides is nice. Ides good. Ides nice. Chat bad. Chat evil. Hashtag paid chatter. She's figured us out. Ides sweet lady. Chat menace to society. No, I refuse. Your menace to society. Hold on a second. I guess we could do more vitality. What's advance do for us? I do need that too as well. Ah, you can't silence me. If you hold down sprint while going up and down ladders, you can scale them faster. Thank you. I keep forgetting about that. I appreciate it. If I'm gonna be chaotic, I'm gonna be chaotic good.
Yeah, what she said.
Consider the hardest ones. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, everybody. We have come to the end of the stream. We will be playing some more Lies of P next Thursday. Next Thursday, we'll be playing some more Lies of Pinocchio. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what else is here. Yeah. Let us call the stream, everybody. Let us. Poke Maximum, thank you for the 15 bits. Oh my god. As always, everybody, thank you so much for coming to watch. Truly do appreciate it. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it here with me. Very, very grateful. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And again, thank you for the conversations, and thank you guys for keeping it civil, even if we agree to disagree. I really do appreciate it. And I am very, very grateful for each and every one of you for being so kind and respectful to each other, even if we didn't see eye to eye on everything. But with that being said, if you want more Lies of P, that'll be next Thursday. Tomorrow, we're actually playing some more Final Fantasy IX. But yeah, again, more Lies of P next Thursday. As always, thank you Zen, thank you Cryptic, thank you Maximum, thank you Jones, thank you Tonberry, thank you Poke, thank you Snake, thank you Griffith, thank you Loaves, thank you Ides. You are small, not possible to see eye to eye, but I will shank your ankles and bite them, and then you can't move, and then we stop. Thank you, GZ. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going up. Thank you, Rusty. I said Snake. Thank you, Creeper Mist. I know I saw Skin Deep. Thank you, Skin Deep. I know I saw Red Mage. Thank you, Red Mage, as well. Let's see. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you, a Jittery Squirrel as well. I know he was here earlier. And anybody else out there lurking. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here. Thank you for setting a space where we can chat about things civilly. It means a lot. Of course. Girl, if anybody got like super angry or upset, right, about it, I'd be like, yo, you can't. You're gonna have to go into like the little kids corner for like, I'm gonna time you up for like 10 minutes. Go think about what you've done and said. We need to be civil about these things. Especially because, let's be honest, especially because nowadays it's either my way or the highway. You have to agree with me. You must agree with me. The bodega is a safe space for fighting each other with fisticuffs, okay? But in this case, you're putting your Italian ices on the line, and it's the cherry flavor. It's the cherry flavor, so you know it's serious business. Yeah, there is this or against this. Yeah, the world doesn't work that way. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Again, more Lies of P next Thursday. Italian icy, yes, Italian icy. Italian and icy, I-C-E-E, 2 E's. The fight. What are you talking about? Berries flavor, then cherry. Fight me. The stinky chancla. As always, everybody, tell your loved ones that you love them. Remember that each and every day is a gift from the Lord. Be grateful for what you have and not for what you lack. Read your Bibles if you haven't done so, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy IX. Have a beautiful start to your day, everybody. We're not going to raid out to anyone, so my beautiful people over on YouTube, I'm going to end the stream for you guys. Have a beautiful Monday. God bless.